Hey! So today we're gonna make a mini album using the Cold Kit collection from crepe paper. I really don't know about names, but I kept the pack, so hey, there you go. Usually I have no idea what I'm using. So I picked a few papers. I picked, I think, 10 different papers in there. And we're gonna make something. So it's more like an album for a little boy instead of the girly ones I usually make. So we're gonna do something. I am gonna make it a super mini album. So it's gonna be 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So let's see how that works out. 3 1/4, 3 1/4. And usually when I make albums, I cut a certain amount of black paper or whatever, the matting paper, the paper I'm gonna use to mat, and then I limit myself to that many pages, no more than that. And I think right now with 2 papers, I'm gonna be able to get, let's see, 12 pieces. And all these little pieces, just keep them. Don't get rid of them because they're always helpful. Not necessarily to make the album, but if you could add little parts to the album, but to map pictures and to make embellishments and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go. I have, which I'm guessing is going to be 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yep, 12. So there's our base. Now we're gonna use these. Since these are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, I'm gonna cut these 3 by 3. And since these papers are 6 by 6, I'm able to cut 4 different sections for the pattern paper. And these right here, the ones with the cute, different, like ephemera looking thing, I'm gonna put to the side because I get to use those to embellish it. So when you cut paper, don't put like 100 pieces of paper on the cutting board. But I do it anyways because I'm weird. So I put them all like this. Put it to 3 because that's what I want. Make sure I have 3. And what I do, oh look! I need to replace this. Because I don't know, I bought this and even like hadn't even used it for like a week and this happened. But oh well. Oh, I know I have an extra one because it comes with 2, but I'll make it work. Okay. So I line it up to 3 and cut. And I just pull out the ones that are already cut, and then there you go. I get a bunch of them. Go to 3 again, and if these papers are exactly 6 by 6, then this should be perfect. But sometimes papers are not like the exact size. I know that the 12 by 12 papers, sometimes I try to cut a bunch of 6 by 6, but they're not exact. These seem to be okay. Now, do I need to cut all these? No. But I will, because in case I want to use more one pattern than the other, it's cool. But look, when you cut these, they're right at the edge of the crease of the, what is it called? Perforated lines. And sometimes you get that little texture there, so make sure you're careful with that. If you don't care about it, that's cool. I know some people do. I don't. But that's only if I'm doing it for me. But if I'm doing it for somebody else, I do care. See, like right here, it's hard to see, but the dinosaur one. So you know what? I'm just gonna leave that to the side. Now you get 2 mats. So I don't think I'm gonna use all 12 papers because I don't know. but I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to use for the cover. So what I usually do is I put all the thick paper, cardstock paper in the middle, then figure out, you know what, I like that because it has best kid ever, adventure, play all day. So that's, I'm like, okay, there it goes. So then what I do is I go like this, open it. I haven't glued it because I might switch my mind, which most likely is going to happen. So I could either stay with the same colors. Let me see, where is it? I'm trying to divide them. Okay. I could stay with the same colors, or I could switch them up. And I'm thinking the dinosaurs look good with the red. So there we go. We have that. Then I'll go pick a different one, just any one. And I like that. I already used dinosaurs. Maybe the stars. Ooh, I like that. But this one, the background's a bit more white and these are a bit more creamy. So I might stick with the stars because, let me see, is that all I have? And I just spread them all over the place. Yeah, because that looks better. Okay, now I like this. And I'm thinking if I look at these, maybe I could use like the dinosaur, or if there's a robot on this one. So this one doesn't have to be too full of color because I'll use that one. There we go. Then I'll be like, you know what? I already used that. Let's try to use one I haven't used, which is this one. And this one says dinosaur. This one says dinosaur down here. That one says a make-believe adventure. So I could put them like that. I could switch it to this one. No, because of that white background. You know what? Let's put it with dinosaur. This side or this side. Some dinosaurs up here, I could put a lot of stuff right here. I could do that. Dinosaur isn't not as much in the end, so I'll use this side. Then I could keep going. I already used that there. No, I haven't used that. I used that. You know what? I'm gonna keep that, since that was the beginning, I'm gonna keep it at the end. Now I could put it there and that could be done. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let's add a few more. I'll do this with the red because that one has red. I'll do this with the yellow. I'll do this. You know what? I'll keep that in the back. I'll get rid of these two. I don't need those. And I don't need 4 of these. So I'm left with 8. I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So there's 5 right there. Okay, now what I need is these. So first, we're gonna glue all these. So just, and there we go. And a lot of people I've noticed, when they put adhesive on the edges, but I don't know, I like to put it on the middle. Some people don't. I don't know, I feel like I want to. Now your best attempt to center it, that's what we want. Sometimes things don't work out and you just have to go with it. So what I do, again, move this to the side and start moving them that way, like this. That way I know how they go. Now for the papers that don't have patterns that are supposed to be the right side up, what I do is figure out if I want it, like, which way do I want it? Do I want them like that, and I'm gonna go like this. Again, try to center it the best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect unless that's what you want. I mean, we always want to be perfect, but sometimes things don't work out. So there we go. This one goes there, and oops. And then sometimes when you're gluing them and you keep looking at them, you'll realize that it's not what you want. And if it's not what you want, you switch them around. Or you realize, oh, you know what? I'm gonna use such thing there. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'll fast forward to it so you don't have to watch every single one of them. I could just skip it, I guess. Okay, so now I'm done with the basic format layout. Now it's time to use these. So for this one, I want to use the Cool Kit, and I want to add color, but most of my washi is very colorful, very colorful, and I want something more subtle. Well, not too subtle, but I wanted to add the yellow, and then I have this yellow. I like the tone, but it has like flowers in it. Can you see the flowers? And it has little bows, so I can't use that. Maybe I could use, trying to see. Oh look, these are old, but they're best by 9/18. So what's 9 August? So I still have a little time to finish them. That's my problem. Whenever I have chocolate or some kind of candy, I can't eat it. Oh, okay. I see washi over here. I see blue washi, but it has like gold, so I don't like that. Ooh, stripe washi, red washi. This one's pink, but we don't want pink. This one has sunglasses, but they have hearts. We don't want that either. Okay, so we're gonna just keep moving around until I find some washi. Ooh, this blue one's cool. And arrows, maybe. That I have washi everywhere. I just need to find it. I had a drawer, but I kind of messed with the drawer, so yeah. Okay, I think those should be fine. I like the narrow ones. Those are pretty good. And I don't think I have anything that matches those colors. Oh, I have a blue one. I like that blue one. Okay. So, when I decorate this, I usually decorate after I bind it. However, I'm not going to bind it today. I mean, not on camera because my machine's not here, somewhere else. But I try to keep this edge free. So, Best Kid Ever Adventure. So we'll put it kind of this corner. We'll put some washi. And we don't want the straight edges, so what I'm going to do is just rip it. And I want it somewhere right there. There we go. We want some on the other side. So what I do is line it up with this end and then try to put it there. Oh, didn't work. Okay. Just this. Okay. There we go. And I think we need some red. So let's glue that down first. And I'm not a professional at layering. I'm bad at it, quite bad at it. So don't judge me because of that. I need to find the end of this one. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna put some up here. And then we're gonna put some of this black and white stripe one. I don't know where I got these from, but I like them. I think they might have been from Hobby Lobby, maybe? In a set? It looks like it could have been a set. Okay, there you go. So we have that. And then I wanted to add some enamel dots. I found these right now, and I'm just gonna add the yellow ones and the blue ones and the other blue one and maybe the other yellow one. Again, I'm not that great. Anyways, I had those there. I used them. Now this one has dinosaurs, so I'm thinking I'll put this one. And it has a perforated line there cut below it, so you could get rid of all those little, you'll hear it if you're cutting on it or below it. There we go. I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna put it right here. And we're gonna put adhesive just in the middle in case we want to add things on the back. For example, maybe I want to add this little ruler right there. Which that would be fun if I had washi shaped like a ruler. But now that I have washi as a ruler, but it's like more a vintage one. I wish I had more like a school one. And I don't like this. Maybe right here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Lift it up a little bit and see the perforated lines. I don't like it, but I don't want to cut much of the three, so I just have to make it work. And we're gonna put it to the edge right there of that paper. There we go. And we're gonna add washi because I love washi. And we're gonna stick with these three unless I find something else. So it stays cohesive. Is that a word? I mean, it is a word, but is that the right word? Cohesive with the whole thing. And right here, this one, going back to my leftover, I am going to cut it. These are 3. I want a 2x2. I like 2x2 or 2 by 1.5. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. These are 2 wide. We're gonna cut it by 1.5. It is gonna be a rectangle, but when you know what? I have to cut it bigger than that. You know that the Polaroid pictures and the Instax and all those things. I know that the HP Sprocket, it prints 3x2, and if we cut something smaller, something half of it, so you could put 2 pictures on the little Polaroid picture. It'll be 2 by 1.5. So we want it to be 1 1/4. I mean 1 3/4, because that's how wide one of them would be. And then since it's 2 1/4. Yeah, it just makes sense to me. And then we could put it right here, so they could picture like that or like that. One of the things I do is I usually give these like that and put them, and people could use them how they want them. But I'm gonna put them because I want you to see what it looks like. So again, this is 1/4 of an inch wider and longer than what the picture would be. I know it's gonna be punched here, so I don't want it close to the edge, but I want it here enough so I could have this, and they could actually do they could put their name. For this one, I'm going to use this ABC, and I could easily use my paper trimmer to cut this, but it takes longer, so I just have to make sure I cut all those little edges that I've covered. So we could start with the A, which is what we're gonna do. And the adhesive's all over the place. Okay, so we have to cut right on the end. Okay, there we go. They could actually use cool letters and put their name there. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so it's done. Let me zoom in. A cute little mini album. I'm sorry for my messy matte thingy and all my mess, and the lighting is horrible, but isn't it cute? Look, I did bind it with the cinch machine. I'm not really good at it for some reason. I feel like it doesn't look nice, but it works. It stays. It works. There's that. There's that. Put a picture there. Picture there. Something's missing here, but I'm thinking it's more like a writing. So maybe like writing on a white pen, with a white pen. Picture there. I feel like this robot's missing arms, but thought it was cute. Picture, yeah, picture there, picture there. Dinosaurs, maybe black pen journaling there. There, picture there. Something's missing here. I need to find something. Ooh, maybe. Because we could put a picture of their favorite toy. There we go, there, superhero, and then the back. Isn't it cute? So yeah, this is what I made. Let me know guys what you guys think. It was pretty quick. The hardest part was trying to decide the papers and the location of the papers, but gluing it, I mean, it did use almost a whole glue tape runner, and I mean, it's not cheap, but one tape runner is not that bad. And I think right here might need some more red. Yeah, I think I need more red there too. Some place I need more red. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So what do you guys think? It's not hard, but it does take time. I hope you guys like it, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you want to see more of these mini albums tutorials. Next album might be more with the binder rings with these than those, because these are expensive to find too, and these are much easier. But yeah, it's so cute. Okay guys, enough of me. Bye bye.